to stick some lock pieces, such as Chalice of the Void, or normally it'd be Blood Moon, but in this matchup that doesn't do anything. And then stick a threat that will end the game. Usually Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Hazaret, things like that.
Yeah, sorry I'm really quiet right now. I'm trying to type out some sideboards.
Alright, so Dennis gonna fetch down to just 19. So he gets a basic mountain. I'm actually surprised he has fetches at all in his deck.
He was talking to me about it like a week ago. It's just to thin out his deck because he feels like he gets flooded out too much. Even with like the little amount of lands he actually plays,
Sure.
it allows him to just like not hit cards he doesn't want to hit.
I guess there's really not a ton of downside to just playing all of it. Sure.
Right.
It's actually really hard to tell whose sideboard is whose.
That one is
Yeah, there's
Mike's.
that's a Witchbane Orb that has to be Mike's.
Yeah.
So this is left. Okay. So turn 1 Faithless leading from Dennis. Gonna put a Phoenix into the graveyard. Looking to put that into play next turn. I don't know if he has it or not. Mike has Relic turn 1 though.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
I guess that's just main deck. In this meta, a lot of decks are main decking Relic. I've seen Tron main decking it. I've seen Blue-White main decking it.
Yeah, I ran into it a lot at the Open.
Okay.
When I was playing, because I mean I'm playing Storm, so like everything that's coincidental hate against this deck is also against
Right,
my deck,
yeah.
right?
Which kind of sucks, but
Yeah, like I lost against Scape Shift because he turned 1 Relic, and then after I got him to pop the Relic by putting one of my 2 Passing Flames in the yard, he played another one.
okay. Yeah, it looks like Mike kept a one-lander that's leaning really hard on this Relic being relevant. And it is relevant in this matchup, but most of Dennis's deck is just the burn deck. So,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, most of Dennis's deck is just the burn deck, so a lot of that just doesn't care about the graveyard at all, as he just gets to cast probably, I think he just cast 3 different burn spells there, and then Phoenix was exiled before it could do anything. Okay, Mike might actually be able to get something going off one land here. He just exiled Spirit Guide, Ritual, Chandra.
Seems good.
That's okay. He is only at 8, assuming I counted correctly from last turn. So that's not great for him. But Chandra does a decent job of taking over the game if unchecked.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. A lot of people were freaking out about it for a while, how it's the, they would always say it's the next Jace, the Mind Sculptor, because it has 4 abilities, like almost no other walkers.
That is kind of ridiculous. And honestly, Jace isn't even very good anymore. Obviously, in a standard environment, Jace would be kind of nuts, but I think just being in red rather than being in blue is enough for it to not be
Right.
as crazy as... I think he might actually just die here.
5? No, he only goes down
He's
to
going
3.
to 3, okay.
Yeah, I don't. So, okay, so here Mike just gonna add 2 mana off of Chandra's ability, one of Chandra's pluses, and Sweltering Suns to clear that Swift Spear. And there's a Skewer to end the game. There you go. That's perfect. I'm gonna run their sideboard though.
Yeah, there were like a million things he could have had there that end the game, so
I just dropped my phone on the ground.
not surprised to see Dennis take game one. Um, this is a matchup where Mike has to find Chalice or lose, basically. All the other lock pieces are only good at locking out a portion of Dennis's game plan. And in Modern, generally, decks are looking to attack from multiple angles. So, we have sideboards we can pull up here.
Oh,
I hate your
iPhones.
I hate your iPhone, by the way.
I know. I'm sorry. Really not that sorry.
All right, so Mike's got Dismember, Elixir of Immortality, Dragon's Claw, Witchbane Orb, Pyroclasm, Pithing Needle, Bifrost, Relic, and Anger of the Gods. Witchbane Orb, very good here. That's
Anger's pretty good too.
basically a lock piece in this matchup. If you get like a Witchbane Orb and Ensnaring Bridge on the board, there's like absolutely no way Dennis can ever hurt you.
Right.
Other than that, I don't really see anything that's that great. He might want Anger of the Gods. It does exile Phoenix,
Right.
so having seen Phoenix last game, it's probably coming in. Same thing with Relic. Very good against Phoenix, but really not great against the rest of the deck. Like as we saw there, the Relic really didn't do anything. It prevented the Phoenix from coming back, but that didn't really matter.
Right. Yeah.
On Dennis's side, I'm not seeing a whole lot that he wants. A braid. A braid's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Shatterstorm is pretty obvious.
I think Hazaret can just come in because it's good.
Hazaret should come in because
At the very least, it's just pitch a card and deal 2 damage.
well, it also can't be killed by any of his removal.
Other than Dismember out of the board.
Yeah, and there's no way he boards that in without
Right.
knowing about Hazaret. And it also doesn't care about Ensnaring Bridge because it just gets to shock your opponent every turn, regardless of
Right.
if Bridge is up or not.
What's the text on Leyline of Punishment? Because I've never actually seen that one played before.
I
Like
don't.
very little.
I don't remember. I can look that up.
I was gonna say. You could pull it up if you wanted off the deck builder. It is up there.
If it's in your opening hand, you begin the game with it on the battlefield. Players
Damage can't be prevented.
players can't gain life. Damage can't be prevented.
Seems
that
relevant,
doesn't.
kind of.
Not in this
really.
matchup. It's not. But
And then what's Witchbane Orb's text?
you have hexproof.
Okay.
4-mana artifact.
So it does not stop Hazard's ability, right? Because Hazard's ability says each opponent is dealt 2 damage or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not actually that incredible here.
Yeah.
Nothing turn 1, which I'm really wondering what the rest of his hand looks like if he's keeping a hand that... I saw Simian Spirit Guide. He's keeping a hand that has Simian Spirit Guide and
Double
lands
Spirit Guide.
and just doesn't do anything with them. Okay. Ritual. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Into
yeah,
Hazard,
yeah,
and that's fine.
that's good enough. He's got 3 cards left. Next turn, he can go... Well, he probably can't get down to 1 card to start attacking with, but he can get close.
Well, we saw 1 Arclight Phoenix there, and it looks like... I can't really see what else is in his hand here. I see...
Swift Spear, Skewer, Lava Spike.
Yeah. Someone needs to stop kicking
Bolts.
this.
Well, either way, he's got plenty of burn spells. Dennis fetching down to 19. Fetches are basically just a free roll in this matchup.
Right.
I don't think the 1 point of damage is ever going to be relevant in a matchup like this. You're not really racing against the prison deck.
Right. What's the card on the right in Dennis's hand?
It's Lava Spike.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Takes 3.
I'm not,
Prowess.
did you not sequence that correctly? Why would you not cast Swift Spear first unless he looted into it? There's a second one in the yard though, so I feel like he wouldn't have looted into it.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was only 3 because the prowess triggered on the Soul Scar Mage.
Right, yeah. But it's just improper sequencing. Lost him a point of damage there.
So a
Alright.
Lava Spike, a Skewer,
Yeah, he's just got 3 burn
and a
spells.
Lava Spike, so that's, what, 6?
Yep.
9?
No, that's 9
That's
damage.
9
yeah.
damage, and then get a Phoenix back, and then hit for 3. That's
Yep.
12 damage in 1 turn.
He's at 5.
That's pretty good. And Dennis has a bolt in hand, so.
I think Mike has Anger of the Gods to clean this up. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge is also good enough.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
just going to use the anger.
It's like the same thing, basically.
Right. I mean, but Dennis does have the bolt in hand. So all he has to do is draw another burn spell. Which.
Anamorphose
That's a
draws
braid.
a Braid.
Still has this bolt, and
I mean, you can just bolt him down to...
yeah, fire it off now. Get him down to 2. I mean, why not? 1, 2, 3. Oh, flashback Faithless Looting, and then just try to get the win here, maybe?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have any mana now, but sure. Light up
Oh,
the stage,
double light up the stage,
looking
that-
very bad here.
It's not going to look bad this next turn.
Oh, well, yeah, it'll, like, basically guarantee that he draws into something next turn. He can get rid of one of them, though.
Right. Yeah, because he can go, like, bolt into light up the stage, and then hopefully hit another burn spell off that.
Yeah.
Probably going to just see this Ensnaring Bridge come down, or no.
No,
he's
he's...
going to 2 ya.
He's got a race.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, what other out does he have?
Goes to 7 here. Oh, there's a Skewer. Game's
yeah,
over.
he's just dead. Yep.